Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another video from the Golf Nerd. You know, nerds sometimes get a bad rap as being bookworms and weaklings. Well, when it comes to golf, I've always been known to be a bit of a short hitter. Now I know there's plenty of internet golfers out there who are routinely crushing it 300 yards off the tee, but the Golf Nerd is not one of them. So what's a guy to do? Weights? Stretching? I went with swing speed training. When it came to swing speed training products, there are many options on the marketplace. I did my research, weighed the pros and cons, and finally went with my gut. I bought what many consider to be the Cadillac of swing speed trainers, the Stack System. The Stack System is a weighted club with interchangeable weights, allowing you to both overspeed train and high resistance train. The product was conceived, designed, and brought to market by the powerhouse team of Marty Jertson, VP of Fitting and Performance at Ping, and Golf Nerd Hall of Fame recipient Dr. Sasho McKenzie, PhD in biomechanics. These two guys are some of the brightest minds in golf performance, and I was willing to bet on the fact that if anyone could help this golf nerd drive it out of his own shadow, these two fellows could. Now the Stack System itself is pretty cool, but it is also accompanied by an app that tracks your progress and recommends specific workouts tailored to your needs based on the countless studies performed by Sasho at his performance lab in Canada. The app uses artificial intelligence to analyze your results and recommends routines that will provide you with the best possible gains. Now that is seriously cool. Once you start the program, you will be asked to perform baseline testing. In this way, you can measure your progress against your original baseline numbers. After baseline testing, you'll wait a few days and then begin your training. Each session is roughly 20 to 30 minutes long, with rest periods between reps and sets. The system recommends performing the workout every 2 days. Now, I use the word workout because that's exactly what this is. You start swinging the stack for all you're worth, and you are quickly going to understand why you should have taken the stairs more frequently. So I've been using the Stack System religiously for the last 8 months. How did I do? Well, as noted before, I am a very average golfer with very average driver distance. I would estimate that my driver swing speed before training was consistently in the low to mid 80s. So what did 8 months of training get me? I am now consistently swinging upper 80s to mid 90s. Not bad for a nerd that is just about to cross the 50-yard line. Okay, so that's the result, but what about the process? So let me say, the product is great. The app is cool, and I love the fact that the app was updated to include data from people in my own demographics. Seeing that my training swings are faster than 90% of the other users in my age group is encouraging. Having said that, there are some things you need to consider. First off, how's your physical conditioning? Swinging a weighted stick as hard as you can leaves a mark. You better be ready for the workouts, and I think accompanying this with some flexibility training and weightlifting is a really good idea. There have been times in these last 8 months when I've been pretty wore out, and I've experienced some new pains in the middle-aged roulette wheel of random pain. So it's something to consider. Second, are you committed to the cause? It doesn't take long to perform a workout, but you have to put in the time. Also, you're going to need some type of device to measure swing speed. I've been using the PRGR launch monitor, and it's been great. I find that it works best when I position it at roughly a 45-degree angle to the low point of my training swing. Lastly, and I think maybe the most important consideration, how's your swing mechanics? If you were hitting the ball all over the planet, pouring a bunch of speed into that equation may not be helpful. Alternatively, if you are actively working on technique, it can net you less than optimal results in your training if you are working on new movement patterns. I have been working hard on my swing mechanics, and I think as a result, my Stack System gains aren't quite as good as they could have been. You may have heard that recent US Open champion Matt Fitzpatrick used the stack system for the last 2 years with great success. Obviously, Fitzpatrick has fantastic swing mechanics and was able to solely focus on speed production. His training has been a real difference maker. So this is something I would urge any potential stackers to consider. Is your swing ready to add more speed? So, would I do it again? Yes. Am I happy with the results? I'm pleased that I've picked up some yards and definitely feel like I'm able to hit the ball further. I've set new personal best distances on my home course, which is pretty cool, and I was recently the longest driver during a round with some friends. I'm going to keep it going, and eventually, I'm hoping that I can be one of those 300-yard internet bombers. As always, if you found this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel and like this video. If you have any questions about using the stack system, or want to share your progress with swing speed training, please share with me in the comments below. That's it from the Golf Nerd. Hit 'em long and straight, and I'll see you next time.